Welcome to the Nomin Pod, where we talk relevant and interesting basketball topics. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and leave a like or a comment on your favorite topic today. Without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Right into the Bulls. So you said you feel like Rashawn don't play well in that system. I think the same way with Drummond and the Bulls. Because if you look at the way that the Bulls play with Vooch out there, they do a little pick and pops, little dribble handoffs to the wings. But Drummond, he can't shoot a three for anything. And whenever he's on offense, he's only setting screens. That's all he's doing. Like, he barely even rolls.
You just set screens and stand there?
Yes. You know how many plays I've seen of him just standing someplace, like, with nobody guarding him?
Man, that's crazy.
Like, he's good defensively, but he is an offensive liability. But that being said, the perfect offseason for the Bulls. I will say, I saw a few trades that were interesting. And I also saw a quote from our owner that kind of upset me a little bit. He said, "My approach has never been, I really care about making money. I just want to win. And that's not what I wanted to do in business." He said, "In fact, I better make money in business if I want to win in sports."
That's facts. Like, if you own a team, it ain't for the money, it's for the winning culture. You know, makes sense. You still got the same owner, right? During MJ's era. He's still alive?
Yeah, Jerry Reinsdorf. I don't think he's the same one. It might be the same.
Nah, I think it is. Because him and the GM back then had the same first name, so I think it is. But man, having MJ, like, being what they are, like, no championships in, I know that's tough on him.
Facts.
Shit's tough.
He just immediately contradicts himself in what he's saying, though. Talking about how. Because he said he didn't care about making money, and then he said, "I better make money in business."
But he's saying, like, he don't run his NBA team as a business. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't in it to make money. But his other shit better make him money, you know what I mean? I thought that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Like, if I own a team and I own, like, a company, I want the company to make more money for me than my team. I mean, so that's what he's trying to say, but I don't know.
Okay, so now the Bulls desperately need a lot. I'll be honest.
We want him to do rebuild or, like, retool type.
They could retool, but I think the major piece that they need to do is trade DeMar if they retool.
He expiring, right?
Yeah, he will expire next year.
He can, like, basically 30 mil.
He's getting like 27, I believe.
Shit, I wonder who they could trade him for if they wanted to. It'd be hard though, I feel like. Trade him back to Toronto for OG. Get some picks.
Well, that's what I was gonna get into. I saw some interesting trades, and I will say that all the trades actually made sense. So the first trade I saw was Jarrett Allen and Isaac Okoro for DeMar DeRozan and a couple picks. This one actually makes a lot of sense to me because the Cavs already got a good big with Evan Mobley, and what they desperately need is a wing, as we saw in the playoffs. So if you get DeMar as a wing around Garland, Mitchell, and Mobley, and then you just get a solid center, it makes sense for them, and it makes sense for us because we desperately need a big that can shot blocks and protect the rim.
So who would you get? Who's the player you get?
We get Jarrett Allen.
Oh yeah, that ain't happening.
I mean, you never know. It made sense.
Nah, it makes sense, but it won't happen.
I also saw another trade.
Older, expiring. Yeah.
I saw another trade that was. This one was more if we decided we want to rebuild. It was Vucevic going to the Mavericks, and he's already friends with Luca and everything. But it was Vuce going to the Mavericks for Tim Hardaway Jr., and then the Mavericks pick this year.
So basically, get rid of Vooch for Tim Hardaway and like a first round pick.
Yeah, so get rid of Vuce for a top 10 pick this year. That's about it. Because I doubt we'd keep Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, I don't know how much money he makes or how much years left, but
It's like, I think he makes like 19 mil. He got a
you
bag,
want
dude.
you wouldn't start. Is Kobe White under contract next year or restricted?
The Bulls already said that they're going to do everything in their power to keep Kobe White. I saw that already.
So what if you start
So,
like Kobe White, Levine, Hardaway, DeMar, and then like a big or something?
what we need is a big dude. Like we need a big.
What if you draft a big and with the 10 pick, or you trade up maybe?
I mean, it depends on how good they'd be. It seems like it usually takes some bigs longer to develop than guards.
Or you trade the pick. We'll just give you Rashawn, bro. Nah, I'm playing.
Fuck no. Then I also saw another trade. That was DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso and a couple picks for RJ Barrett.
No, bro. RJ Barrett is not good, bro. I swear. Would you want him?
The only reason I'd want him is because he's younger. That's it.
Yeah.
This is more so playing into like if we decided we needed to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, every time I watch RJ Barrett play, he just don't impress me. I don't know.
I saw one more crazy trade, and I think in no realm will this ever happen. But I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was the craziest trade I've seen.
Uh,
Bro, it was the Bulls getting KPJ, Jabari Smith Jr., Usman Garuba, and 2 first-round picks, right? It's a 3-team trade. So then the Celtics end up getting Zach LaVine, Brooklyn's first-round pick, and Kenyon Martin Jr. And then the Rockets end up getting Jaylen Brown and Gallinari.
mm,
The
I don't know.
reason I don't think that trade will ever happen, because sure, it makes sense for the Celtics. You get Levine
I
instead
don't
of
even say it
Brown.
makes sense for them. Levine, I mean Brown better than Levine.
I mean, yeah, Brown is better.
I
But the
guess it's
thing is,
only if he
Brown's
wants to
talking about
leave,
leaving.
but
Yeah. That's the only reason I think that makes sense for them. But I think it makes zero sense for the Rockets at all. They're already trying to
yeah.
build a young core. Why would you trade that young core just for Jaylen Brown?
I mean, Jaylen Brown is pretty young. He's like 25, 26.
But think about it.
The only
Your next
knock is
best
just
player is
Jabari,
going to be
though.
like a 20-year-old player.
If you get Wemby, I'd do that shit.
Shit, maybe.
Wemby, Jaylen Brown, and then Sengun. Jalen
Shit, I
Green,
forgot they still have Sengun.
because Kevin Porter Jr. I don't know. He's empty calories. I feel like.
Yeah, he really is. Jabari Smith is going to be good, though. I do like Jabari Smith a lot. I think he gets a lot more hate than he should get.
Because he play on a team with greedy dudes. You don't put him in a position to do what he needs to do.
And I feel like the coach is not utilizing him correctly.
With Ime Udoka though, they can be some serious a couple years.
Yeah, they really could. I mean, that team has stacked talent already.
Yeah. I
But,
like that boy Kenyon Martin though. He fucking tough.
yeah, he is. In my
Every,
opinion,
every, now go ahead.
a perfect offseason would probably be looking after like a solid big man that can get you some rebounds and block shots. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy, bro. You could go out and get Mitchell Robinson for all I care. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy at all. He doesn't have to score. You already have enough scorers around the team.
Yeah.
Patrick Williams needs to step up. He needs to be inserted into the starting lineup. Kobe White is the starting point guard. And then we need to trade DeRozan. I think after that, it'll work itself out. The team will be younger, and the offense won't be as stagnant without DeRozan there. Like, because whenever DeRozan's there, it almost seems like people don't know what to do, like how to play with him.
The trade you talking about with Vucevic in the first round pick, would you do that?
Yeah, I would
And
do
then
that.
and then
If we're
and
if
then
we're
start
gonna
and
lose
then
Vooch anyway, I'd
and
do
then
it.
start drumming,
I wouldn't
and
start
then
drumming.
huh? You say you wouldn't?
I would never.
Uh, but you start him just to rebound, like no, offense, just rebound and roll, I guess. Then use the pick, either flip it or drop someone pretty good. And bring in like a backup. You want to do that?
The thing is, if you're gonna play Drummond as your starting big, your offense has to be the best probably in the league, because
Then
you're gonna get consistently double teamed.
if you start Kobe White, Levine, and Lamar, that ain't good enough. Good enough offense.
No, because the only reason I say no is because DeRozan's not a good 3-point shooter, and it crowds the paint even more.
But the thing is, that's the same thing with the Kings. Like De'Aaron and Domas aren't that good 3-point shooters, but they still have the best offense in the league. You know what I mean?
The thing is, they can shoot it when they need to.
I mean, I guess, but DeMar could too. He just don't want to shoot it.
Yeah, but Domas can shoot it when he needs to. You ever seen Drummond pull up a three?
I don't even say when he needs to. He just shoots it when he wants to.
You ever seen Drummond pull up a three, bro? I saw it in preseason, and he said he was gonna start shooting them. He attempted 0 this whole regular season.
Coach probably said, "Yeah, don't do that." He probably saw him in practice, say, "Yeah, don't do that shit again." So I wouldn't even blame him. But other than that, I guess I don't even know what big you could get. Maybe would you
Like
take Alex Len back up?
fuck no.
Bro, he was cooking in the playoffs, bro. Did I see him?
Like, I want to keep Drummond as a backup. I just want a better starting big. I don't mind Drummond as a backup.
Let me see.
Bro, before Miles Turner got that extension, he would have been perfect, like actually perfect for the Bulls.
Shit, Brook Lopez. Would you take Christian Wood?
No, because we need defense. That's the only reason. Because if we got Christian Wood, he basically just Vooch. But he can't grab boards
I
as well.
guess.
And he doesn't even play as good as defense as Vooch.
What about this is who I want the Kings to get. I want Naz Reid.
Oh,
He's a
Naz
fucking
Reid, bro,
beast.
Naz Reid is a beast, but he's undersized. That's the only issue.
He only 6'9" though. He even like he's like Isaiah Stewart, like 6'8", but like he's still a beast. It just
Yeah.
depends.
I want a big man, bro, like that got length. Because like I know you haven't
Jakob.
watched the Bulls as much as I have. Jakob would have been perfect, bro. Whenever Jakob got traded at the deadline, that's the guy I was hoping the Bulls would land. That's literally the one guy I was hoping the Bulls would land.
I mean, you're free agent, so there's a possibility if you have the money. I don't know how
And
much cap space y'all have.
that man stay going off on the Bulls every time he goes off on the Bulls.
What about Plumlee?
Plumlee wouldn't be a bad backup. I don't want him as a starter. I don't think he's starter caliber.
Yeah, looking at the free agent market, not much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, Lopez, Pirtle, and Plumlee.
We'd
I
have
don't know
to
if you
do a
want Dwight
trade.
Powell. He undersized too.
Yeah, I don't want no Dwight.
Or the Thomas Bryant, no defense. What about Drew Eubanks?
That's still backup quality.
The thing is, like, that's how it'd be though. Like most good teams don't start their 5 best players. You know what I mean?
Shit. I mean, you can say the same for the Bulls. If I'm being honest, Kobe White, the third best player on the team, but he don't ever get a start. He gonna get a start this year though, which is gonna be
Yeah,
exciting.
but if he start next year, you know what I mean?
That shit gonna be exciting. I can't wait for that.
This one Biombo.
Fucking busy. You see what Mikel said about Busy?
Nah.
They asked Mikel, who's your least favorite player on the Suns now that you're out of there? He said, "Fuck it, busy."
Damn,
I guess they're
that's
friends,
tough.
so he was just joking. But yeah, to wrap it up, perfect off season for Bulls. Get a big, probably trade DeMar. Let Levine be the first option again. Just get better pieces around him, and then let Kobe White and Patrick Williams take more shots. Then I think you're fine. Like I think our coach just Billy Donovan doesn't really know what he's doing right now.
Would you want Porzingis
Yes, I would.
as a starting big or
Yes,
power forward?
yes, starting big
Big.
because
Would you that?
you could play
So would you?
Patrick next to him.
So you'd start Kobe White,
Be Kobe,
Levine,
Levine. You'd
DeMar
you'd probably
Williams.
have to trade like Patrick Williams or Kobe White in a deal for Porzingis though.
I mean, he free agent,
Oh, he a free. Oh shit.
but he got bird right, so he might go back. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
it'd be hard to find cap space for him though. We'd have to get
Yeah.
rid of somebody like DeRozan or Vooch.
If you trade Vooch, you can trade him for anything. To be honest,
Hmm.
some seconds, he just worthless. No disrespect to him.
He worth on other teams, but right now he's worthless for us.
Like when his contract's up, when it'll be cheaper, like he could be like Al uh Horford type. I feel like.
Yeah, he is still a really good player though. Don't get it twisted, but he he not his only problem is defense. If he was on a team with better defenders, he'd be fine. But the Bulls have no
Hmm.
defense, so we got one defender, and it's Alex Caruso, and it looks like he got to do everything.
If you could maybe trade Lonzo,
Shit, yeah,
he's probably untradeable. So
yeah, that's 21 million in cap space that's just sitting there.
plus like who would want an injured player? That's kind of disrespect for trading him after all these
Hmm.
his injuries.
Yeah, it
So
is.
I don't know.
But perfect. Just start Kobe White. Give Patrick more touches because Patrick, whenever he gets touches, he's actually really good. Same with Kobe. They both just need to get more touches, get more confidence, and then find a better big to pair alongside him, and just really just let Levine cook. That's all you really got to do. It's not even
Hmm.
that difficult. Like the Bulls just put themselves in a shitty spot, especially they were fine if Lonzo didn't get injured, and that's what's upsetting. If Lonzo
Yeah,
never got injured, there would have never been this many problems.
man. If most teams run like offense, like I don't need personnel for like the Kings or like the Warriors. Most teams would be more successful.
Hmm.
Like, isn't Vucevic a good passer?
Yeah, he's a great passer.
He could probably do what Sabonis does.
He could, but the thing is, whenever you watch the Bulls games, if DeRozan or Levine, no, Levine passes to Vooch a lot. I will say, Levine and Vooch together are actually really good. But DeRozan, he doesn't pass to Vooch hardly ever. If DeRozan gets the ball, you better know he's going ISO. Vucevic could have a point guard on him down in the paint, and he don't pass to Vooch. But Levine will look for the mismatches, and even on pick and rolls and pick and pops, Levine, like his first instinct is to pass to Vooch, not go for the shot himself.
Yeah, sounds like some personal. It can't be because they played in college together, so I don't even know what the fuck the problem is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I like DeRozan, but if you get him off the team, the Bulls are a lot better. I'll be honest,
Yeah,
because
probably.
the DeRozan offense is just sit around and wait for him to pull a mid range. That's it.
What if he played out this year, right? Let me see who's free agent next year.
Jaylen Brown.
Get like a Klay Thompson, but he old. You get like
Bulls are going after
Siakam
Jaylen
maybe.
Brown. I promise you.
Probably every team will go after him. Get like Siakam next year maybe.
Hey man,
Brown
maybe Giannis will buy into those rumors he was talking about.
maybe
Talking about how he loves Chicago.
possibly.
Hey, Milwaukee ain't winning. So they win in regular season, they win in postseason.
Yeah. That boy Siakam though, he might be tough.
Just go sign that boy Thanasis, then he has more reason to come.
Add him and his other brother, he'll be there.
Facts. He find a way there.
Invite the whole family, he'll be there type shit.
Hey, could you imagine a core though of Giannis, fucking, and Levine? Be crazy.
Facts.
Like you got to figure out who you're guarding because you're not. There's one of them you're just gonna have to let them die.
Man.
But shit, not much more to talk about with the Bulls. They a mess. They need to figure it out.
So you rather retool than rebuild?
Yeah,
After all
I'd
that's
rather
been
retool.
said?
I wouldn't mind rebuild. Like either way, I don't mind. But if you could find like a big man to pair alongside Levine, and as well as just let Kobe and Patrick develop, I think you'd be fine.
Sounds good.
Shit.